Hey guys, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live. It's 4:44 on the clock, guys. All right, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel we go live every single day, twice a day, Monday through Thursday. Okay, on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, it's only one time a day. Okay, early AM. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys, and what we try to do is make a difference in someone's life every single day. All right, with that being said, guys, we are going to look into this week, okay? This week. We're going to look into this week. Spirit, please and thank you. Well, the first thing out, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. And we have the Justice card, okay? So possibly something could rule in your favor, or you could be going through something with courts, paperwork, things like that. Something is going to balance itself out this week. What else with the Justice here? I'm going to clarify it in a moment, but these cards kind of got a little mixed up. So let me get those fixed. And then we'll clarify that Justice for this week. Justice. So this is going to be a fair outcome. And the thing about justice is we don't know what fair means to someone else, okay? But its legal affairs could be taken care of. But I feel like equilibrium is here. So a restoration of balance is here. And I feel like something is going to be properly balanced out. This is order that could be restored this week. This is a prudent money management. So you could be managing your money better. This is being strategic, so strategies. This is taking accountability for your actions. So this week, this could be you or someone else. Somebody could be taking accountability for their actions. Somebody could be examining their conscience this week, considering different choices with the justice here. They could have a clear vision on what they need to do. This is a sense of proportion, the power of intellect and rationality. This is a just outcome. This is making the right decision this week. This is having a clear-cut perspective. This is also intervention of the law. So this week, somebody could have to deal with the law and enforce some issues or some things. Somebody is deciding decisions needed to like maintain justice this week for yourself. It's law and order. This could be setting boundaries, something small as setting boundaries this week. This is definitely dealings with the law for some. It's litigation. It could be contracts. It's binding agreements, or it could be some type of settlement. Now, also, if this doesn't apply to you, justice could just mean an apology. Okay. It also could mean a marriage contract this week. I'm trying to go over everything that justice could possibly mean for a collective, because what it may not mean law and order or dealing with the law or court orders or anything like that, but it could definitely mean apologies, a marriage contract. It could also mean a divorce. So justice upright could even mean a divorce. It's just, it's justice. So whatever is fair or whatever you're dealing with this week, it could be just those deciding to get a divorce. It's powers that enforce justice. So what a lot of people don't know, the justice also means virginity, and it also means testicles, okay? Because, I mean, just look at the scale there. I know this seems weird, but it does. It also means the phallus. It also means justice will prevail. Um, so it also could mean that a woman will be satisfied. Yeah, so if you look at the justice in a sexual connotation, yes, it can mean that a woman will be satisfied this week. It Justice usually appears though when you have to weigh a lot of factors and make reasonable and thoughtful decisions. It causes you, it's like a caution though, for you to deliberately and carefully wisely reach a conclusion about something. So you have to think about something first this week, possibly. It is a card of being calm and balanced. So somebody may need to examine their conscience and consider the other person's point of view before making any moral choices. So this week you may have to talk to someone and see how they feel about a situation before you decide to make a choice. This is issues of fairness that are prominent. It can also, like I said, indicate legal proceedings in the near future. It doesn't have to be now. So somebody could be taking you to court, but legal matters will proceed in a fair and dispassionate manner. Justice will prevail in the end for some of you this week, especially, well, let me see. Let me clarify it and see what else we got here. Clarify justice here. Why are the cards just flipping and falling? So this could also mean it could be a lawyer or something like that you may have to talk to this week, or this could be lawyers, judges, witnesses, legal authorities. It's the court. Somebody has to make a decision, or this could be somebody who apologizes. Now here we have the Six of Cups clarifying it. So this could be something with family or somebody from the past, okay? Or an issue from the past with the Six of Cups being here. Because now it puts us in something sweet and innocent from the past. So this could be a past lover. This could be a family member. The Six of Cups is a wide range of people that this could be. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Libra here. So it's definitely something nostalgic. It is upright, but because this could be like an old friend or an old lover, or those definitely who are like family to us, or this could be family. Childhood friends, children could come back around, former lovers, those connected to somebody's past. So that's how you're going to know who this is. This is an old lover that could appear on the scene with an apology. So this is just telling you this week. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be this week, but we're just looking into like this week, what's coming. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be manifested this week or this is going to come out this week, but an old person could return with an apology. This also could be an old boss that reaches out to you about a job offer. And it could lead to a move or something like that. But somebody may want to come back and set the record straight or apologize about something. Now, the Six of Cups also means an inheritance. So somebody may be having talks of some type of finances or money that could be split amongst family, because it also means gifts. This could also mean an emotional get-together with family. This could also mean that somebody wants justice for a family member or something like that. Now, the Six of Cups could also mean unearthing like buried emotional treasures. So somebody could, like an emotional renewal. Somebody wants to apologize. Yeah, that's what I'm getting this week. I don't want to go too much into it, but because I could go forever with the cards. One card will tell you everything. Clarify the Six of Cups for this week. Yeah, the star card here. So definitely, I meant to not show that card. They're gonna give me hell. But anyways, darn it. Um, well, anyway, the star card. Hopefully they missed that one. But I'll put it underneath here like that. So the star card also showed up, and with the star card, you already know that it's a great card to get. Um, it breaks down to like the strength card. 1 and 7 is 8. So it breaks down to the strength card, but the star card it's a very positive card, and it basically means that it's time to rely on your intuition. Now it was upright. I just put it in the frame so you could see it. Um, this could be consulting like your horoscope or a tarot reader or something like that this week, and it's going to be very beneficial with the news that you get. Um, it's protection, and we did start this live on 444, so you are very protected. There's a promise here with the star card. There's going to be some type of good fortune or some type of inspiration. You do have spiritual happiness coming. Um, this could be a guardian angel telling you that someone is very happy. Um, and this person now, in turn, with starting this live at 444, they will be watching over you, okay? This could be someone who passed over and they're watching over you. They are good. The star card. Look up in the sky. You're going to recognize something, or you're going to see something that gives you hope, that gives you inspiration, because the star card is all about hope. Um, so this is going to be a good time to exert yourself, because you're going to achieve a lot of your ideals this week. Um, the star card also urges you to develop a special talent. Um, for masculines or feminines, a younger woman could come into your life and wind up lighting up the scene for you, or lighting up your life. This is somebody younger than you that could be coming in this week. They're younger. Um, this could also be just a guardian angel, but it also could be a female child that winds up just lighting everything up for you. It could be a young woman, but it's those who render assistance. So somebody could be coming in to render some type of assistance. Um, Also, a healing agency, or you could be getting counseling, or you're offered free counseling or something like that. But the star card also means balance. Okay, it means creativity. It's special talents. This is occult understandings, and for some of you that have been ill, or somebody who's is ill, this is inner healing. So somebody's gonna maybe miraculously get better, because this is renewed health. It's a guiding light. It's a higher knowledge. Um, this is expansion of knowledge. So somebody's going to be growing in the knowledge department this week. Um, Somebody could go into learning like astrology or something like that. Or you now have the ability to plan for the future. Okay. Maybe you're going to see things a little bit differently now. Something could happen and make you go, you know what? I better look into this for my family, because you do have the 6 of Cups there. Somebody may get aid from many sources this week. You're going to get definitely help from above with justice in the star card. You have something that possibly could rule in your favor, but somebody may be contemplating about something. But contemplate no more, because we have spiritual growth, and we have aid from many sources, and we have help from above with the star card. All right. It is heaven and earth, the star card is. Because if you notice in the depiction, which I can't show you, but you know what the star card looks like. There's stars vividly, but look how planted she is on earth. So this is kind of like a heaven on earth for somebody, okay? When you wish upon a star, as above, so below. So somebody Somebody is definitely going to ask for something this week, and you may receive it, okay? Or you could have been praying or asking for something, and you may actually receive it very, very soon here. Give me one more for this week, and then we're going to go into love for this week. Give me one more. Okay, that's not one more. Spirit, please and thank you. Give me one more card to tie this up for this week. Okay. There is a King of Wands. So this week in general looks very good, okay? With the King of Wands, the Justice, the Six of Cups, and the Star card upright. It looks very good. Looks like somebody's going to take the lead in something. So you may have to take charge this week. It could have something to do with your family or something like that, but you may have to take charge this week. Because the King of Wands is a leader, okay? And they don't leave a stone unturned. This King of Wands knows what time it is. They know what they have to do, and they pretty much get it done. So you may be in the King of Wands energy this week. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is an enterprise. This is taking the lead. This is loyalty. This is ambition. This is being motivated to do something. This is maturity. So somebody has to take the lead. This is someone who has a lot of passion, and they have a fondness for excitement. Or this could be somebody coming in. This could be that person. If we're going to look at it on the love aspect, I could change these same cards around and say that somebody from the past is going to show up in the King of Wands energy, and they are going to take the initiative and apologize for some past mistakes. Okay, this person now is healed. They have hope, and they're coming in. You don't have to move the tarot cards around too much to get your answers. If you pluck 4 cards, they can tell you about love. They can tell you about general. They can tell you about future involvement as well. So you don't need a lot of cards with the tarot. This is where a lot of people go wrong with the tarot. You just need to pick one card and let it go. Let it flow. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. When you start plucking multiple cards, it changes the meaning sometimes. All right. Sometimes it amplifies the meaning. All right. So this person is going to be very generous. They're going to be very encouraging, and they may come in and negotiate something. Or with the King of Wands energy, you could get some unexpected income from something that has happened in the past, or some type of family. You're going to receive some sound advice from somebody who's very strong and mature. This is somebody who's generous. It's usually a masculine energy, but not necessarily. If this is a relationship or love situation, you're going to be able to appreciate your partner's point of view this week. You can have a chance to mix with someone interesting this week. And you're going to be able to, somebody could be able to negotiate well and convey their point of view, because you have justice here. So you could be, if you are in court or anything like that, and this King of Wands is tied to that justice, you're going to be able to put your foot down solid, okay, and make sense of a situation with the King of Wands here. This also, let's go back to the justice, meaning sexual energy. If you look at that justice and that King of Wands, this is definitely sexual energy. If you're involved sexually with somebody, you're going to be very satisfied this week. You're going to have the chance to mix with somebody interesting, because the King of Wands is definitely a sexual adventure that could be coming in this week. So get ready for some of you. Some of you, it has to tie with like law or something like that, or justice for somebody, or, from the past, or a family member. With others, if this is love, this is somebody coming back in from the past who may want to apologize, set the record straight. They are completely healed with the Star card, or they want to heal the connection between you two. And this person is in the King of Wands energy. And they're ready for a sexual adventure. Whomever this person is, whether they're new or past energy, They are ready, because the Six of Cups can say that it means past, something sweet and innocent from the past, but it could also mean a soulmate from a past life that's coming in. And guess what? They want to connect with you immediately sexually. If this person tells you that they don't have that on their mind, that is not true. They do. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something bad. It is just a natural part of trying to connect with someone. So, sorry guys. This could also mean somebody who wants to be more devoted as a father or a husband this week. It is somebody who's usually generous and loyal, and they're usually committed to like a monogamous relationship. Or this could be somebody committed to a family life. They're committed to their family. So we're tossing up between love and general, okay? So I'm giving you love and general together. This, whomever this is, they're a skilled communicator and they are secure. They're an impulsive businessman. Sometimes the King of Wands is generally married. So for some of you, this could be somebody that's coming towards you and you need to check their background, because this King of Wands could be married with a family with that Six of Cups and Justice there. It could mean that they're married with a family, okay? Look at the cards. King of Wands, Justice, Six of Cups, married with a family, okay? So keep that in mind too. If you meet a new energy, hey, are you married? Sternly, are you married? If you get that feeling, okay? They could be married. You turn them and tell them to go and heal the connection with your family because you want to. You want to, okay? So this could be feminine or masculine energy. Somebody could be married. All right, keep that in mind. If it's not, this could be a new energy that's coming in and somebody is thinking about marriage and sexual energy and just having a monogamous commitment. Because the one thing about that King of Wands energy, they're generally married, okay? Or they want to be married. So when you meet a King of Wands energy, if you're their person, they're going to want to slide to the next stage. That's the thing that people don't know about the King of Wands. They're sexual, but usually they like to have that person at home where that energy, they can get to that energy on a daily basis. So usually it could be an entrepreneur or a professional man, but this person is very trustworthy. This is someone who can help you financially. That could be coming around. They're very adventurous and they usually take charge and initiate many projects at one time. So this doesn't have to be a masculine energy. If you are a masculine listening, this could be a feminine energy who has these same qualities. They're very passionate. They're very generous. And they are very hasty at times too, because they don't like the details of things. They like the outer line. They don't like to go into detail too much, whomever this is. They're viral and they're very adventurous as a lover. This person is a good negotiator. Can't you see how he's holding that wand? He or she. They inspire others to create and achieve. So whomever this person is, people look at this person and go, you know what? They either envy this person, love this person, or hate this person if they have those King of Wands tendencies, because they inspire others. And people sometimes, they may not like who inspires them. But when they start doing things, it's because they're inspired by you, if this is you. This is an inspiring speaker, okay? And they like to write sometimes. They could be like a teacher, or they could be somebody who likes to gamble, whomever this is. This could be a preacher as well. This is somebody involved in like promoting or marketing, or like it could be a salesperson. All right, so with that being said, you could have some healthy competition coming in this week. I'm going to get one more card since I've mixed the love portion in with it. Give me one more card in love for the collective here. Yeah, I don't like what came out, but I have to go ahead and take it. Um, we do have the Page of Cups on the board, but it came out in the reverse. That's why I said I did not like it, but, and also a Tower moment. So something definitely could erupt. If I rewind back, I told you that somebody could be married. So this is somebody who could be unhappily married. And don't forget that the Page of Cups also means someone who's promiscuous. So we have the Page of Cups sliding in there in the reverse. And this could be somebody who's daydreaming. This could also be this week deception revealed. And like I told you, I feel like with the cards laid here, if this is somebody coming in or somebody around you, you could find out that they're married. Okay. There's going to be some discomfort here with the Page of Cups reversed. There could be a diminished social interaction with somebody, or this could be somebody who likes drugs and alcohol. You could find out about that this week, and maybe you didn't know that they do drugs or something like that. Or this could be somebody worried about getting a child in the family some help. A child in the family could need some help. Maybe you could find out that they're using drugs or alcohol or something like that. This is a child who's very uncomfortable and they're very unhappy. You could find out that this child is using drugs this week. You could be, or this child could be having emotional issues and you could be worried about their well-being. This could be consequences of spoiling a child really severe. It's somebody escaping through drugs and alcohol, okay? With that Six of Cups being there and all tied in with justice and everything like that, you could find out that a young child is using drugs or drinking secretly. And that's why they're scatterbrained right now because they're unhappy. So check if you have a child that could be in school and their grades are changing. If you haven't checked in on their grades, maybe call and see if you can get a conversation with someone about their grades if you haven't seen them. This could also be somebody who's not planning for tomorrow, but you could also find out that a child has issues here. This could be because of a split in a family or that they don't have a father figure or a mother figure. And this could also be somebody who's spreading malicious gossip to avenge their hurt feelings this week. This is somebody who's lazy and they're selfish. With that Tower here, something definitely is going to explode this week or erupt this week. And again, this could be you finding out something with that Tower and that Page of Cups. It's going to be a shock. Okay, you're going to be shocked as to whatever this is. You're going to be shocked about it. This is somebody could be aggressive or they could just have a lot of energy, and somebody could be traumatized that causes a disruption this week. This could be somebody who suffered a natural disaster like a stroke victim, something like that. This is also family quarrels. So it's all tied to this justice and the Six of Cups in the reverse, where this could be family quarrels over property or something like that. Whatever the old order is, it must dissolve to make way for a new one. But this is a swift, shocking, and dramatic change, all right? This could be the collapse of an old way or structures begin to crumble in some way, shape, or form. Somebody could wind up moving to a new home, or suddenly they could wind up moving to a new home or selling your home, or just changing jobs or pursuing a new career out of the blue. This could be altering an important relationship this week. This card involves like a moment of truth that forces you to rid yourself of false life structures and to identify what you truly value here. Um, Somebody could be living a phony lifestyle, and the more entrenched you get into that phony lifestyle, the more disruptive the change is going to be. So somebody could be hiding something. It did say something's going to be revealed this week. Um, the structures have imprisoned somebody, and it's going to be shattered in order for them to achieve enlightenment. So somebody is going to get a hard truth this week, or some type of awakening. This could be theft too. The tower means theft. It could be the loss of a job, or like I said, family quarrels. So unsound structures are going to be tumbling down this week. All right, let me clarify that tower, and then we're going to move to something else. Clarify the tower. Great. So a decision is going to have to be made about something this week. I do see the Two of Cups. I do see the Knight of Wands. So somebody could be rushing in, or you could be rushing to make a decision this week. You know, the Knight of Wands is passionate. They're moving very quickly on this horse, but I kind of feel like it's somebody that needs to make a decision. This is somebody who wasn't talking, maybe wasn't communicating with someone, but they're going to have to make a decision, or they're going to want to get away from something, because the Knight of Wands means escaping from difficulty. So somebody may want to get away from something, change of environment. Somebody is going to suddenly abruptly go, you know what, I got to move. I got to go, or I got to get out of here. I'm going out of town. I'm leaving. Because this definitely means a change of environment. And I told you that the tower could mean a sudden move too. Somebody may say, I got to go. I got to go. I got to get out of here. It's energy, it's haste, it's moving very quickly, but you have a confident vision here. This is an abrupt departure. So somebody is going to leave all of a sudden, or relocate, or take a flight, getting away. Somebody's traveling, excuse me, a journey, or somebody may get news of a new job, a vacation, or a sexual adventure. Somebody could be coming in, and you wind up having, I told you, going back to that Justice, King of Wands, this could be a sexual escapade this week. But somebody's moving, somebody's traveling, somebody's going to help you achieve an important goal. Someone may present you with like some helpful business ideals this week, or you could go on vacation just out of the blue, a pleasant holiday, a romantic relationship could blossom this week very quickly out of the blue with that tower. You could make a decision to open up this week with that Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You can make a quick decision to open up this week. You could have been closed off, and somebody comes in to make you just, you know what, I'm going to just give it a chance. Because this definitely represents a romantic relationship that's going to blossom with the promise of an exciting sex life. And we talked about that earlier here. You're going to be full of energy and enthusiasm. So somebody's going to come in possibly with that tower and sweep you right in. And next thing you know, I'm in a relationship? What the hell happened? So one night of passion could lead to a relationship. And sometimes that happens. Somebody could get back with you, or this could be somebody from the past, or this could be a soulmate energy that comes in. And some people claim, in a one night stand, you could go and have a sexual escapade with somebody, and they go, you know what? I'm not trying to let this go. I haven't been here in a long time, and this is what it is. I want a relationship here, because it promises an exhilarating lover here. Okay, somebody is gonna pick the right person. Sometimes the Knight of Wands means somebody doesn't want to settle down, but I'm not getting that energy. But with that Page of Cups reverse, it's a little scary. But I do feel like you're going to have a pleasant holiday romance or something, or it's going to feel like a holiday. What's coming up? Valentine's Day. Something's going to take place on Valentine's Day or something like that. This is a lover time, so people are looking for someone who fits in their category. So I see that coming too. Sexual adventures are on the board, okay? An exciting sex life. It's going to blossom. It's going to happen, okay? For some of you. Yeah, it's coming. All right, so let's get some finances for this week and see where the money is. I'm going to get one card to try to examine the whole situation, but I am going to get finances. Let's see where these cards are. All right. Okay, here they are. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, I think I have them. Okay, give me one card for your finances this week, collective. Give me one card for your finances this week. Give me one card for your finances this week. Okay, so we do have fluctuating income. So you're going to be indecisive about some things. You may need a new strategy this week. There could be a job change for somebody this week. You're going to make a choice about a job or new job, relocating, possibly something like that. So your income, it may be fluctuating this week, up and down. Some days better than others, or something like that. I don't see those. I don't see my other deck that comes to money, but I think I want to get an angel number based on what we're seeing here. Give me an angel number on love. Give me an angel number on love this week. Okay, so didn't I tell you swift action? Look at this. You can't even make it up. 0808. Do you see that? It says swift action. That's that Knight of Wands. So wealth, empathy, promises of commitment. I told you somebody wants to commit quickly. Affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. Like, you're not going to be expecting this with the Tower. It's going to be a shock. So we are backed by angel numbers, okay? You're going to enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps forward or towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances are going to improve, okay? Miraculously for some of you. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you, okay? So somebody definitely wants you, okay? They do, and that's backed by the angel numbers, okay? So I'm gonna do one card, and it's gonna be like the runes, and I'm gonna see what's coming in love for you with the rune energies. It's just gonna be one card. I'm not gonna go into detail about it. Spirit, please and thank you. Give me a rune in love here for the collective. Give me a rune in love for the collective. Give me a rune in love. Give me a rune in love for the collective. Oh. I feel like with this, somebody may be coming out of a frozen state. All right, we have Issa on the board. Now, usually Issa is not good when it comes to a love dynamic, but I'm getting that somebody was in a period of rest, and now they're about to come back out swinging. Okay, anyone for granted around this time. This could be crossing water too. Somebody could be going over water, because I did see travel. This could be forced movement. So you could have been at a standstill, or things are at a standstill. Even in your love life, it could have been very cold and icy. And this is telling me, though, that it's going to heat up. This is a time for contemplation and preparation with Issa here. This is not a time for despondency or regrets. Things are going to change as surely as winter changes to spring and spring to the summer. So this is letting you know that something is definitely about to change, even with the weather here. Like, we're on ice here. Issa usually means ice, frost timeless stillness. So things have been still. They've been cold and frigid energies that are around, but it's also glistening with beauty and gem-like radiance. So you ever look at the snow and it looks like crystals and it's just sparkling? So they're telling you to kind of like look at that. But Issa is a powerful rune because it's like destruction of death. So it has a lot to do with like runic spells. It's defense or destruction. So this is having communication with the underworld because it's cold. So somebody from that's passed over could be wanting to talk to you. They could be wanting to tell you that, hey, you're not going to be feeling cold for long. You know, your life is going to warm back up. I'm here to assist you and I want to warm you back up. Okay. Because it's telling you don't dwell in this cold place long. Summer is going to come. Spring is going to come. This could be a challenge of, you know, be very frustrating. This could be psychological blocks due to thought or activity. So somebody could be blocking themselves. Something could be at a standstill. Do you know this means grieving? So somebody could be grieving here, but it promises you that spring is coming and then the summer is coming and you're going to feel very differently. They want you to turn inward and wait for what is to come because something's coming, but they want you to seek clarity about something. I kind of feel like this is a passed over loved one that could be talking to you. If we're talking about work, things could slow down, and we talked about that. There could be a decline in work activity or suspension of projects, but you need to be able to choose wisely at that moment, though. As far as love, it's a cool-off period between partners. But remember, I told you something's coming. This could be a cool-off period because somebody was betrayed. Or this could have been your love life, but something's about to change. You could be in the midst of a cool-off period because of a betrayal or just a break in general. This is a cool-off period. It could be some difficulty happen within a connection between you and somebody, but it's going to be accompanied by a parting of ways, or you already have done this. It suggests that partners may not have the same level of attraction, but it does not necessarily mean the relationship is over. It's more like a temporary period. So this is telling you that somebody from your past could be coming back in. It's more, like I said, a temporary period. So they're telling you to be patient and things are going to get back to normal. All right. So that's why Issa showed up, but it also showed up. I kind of am getting like a passed over loved one. I'm getting a passed over loved one that that may want to communicate, and they're telling you that this cold is not going to last long, or they felt very cold, or the cold affected them in some type of way. Because Issa, even if you look it up, guys, and you can Google it online, if you look it up, it means cold, it means rigid, it means frozen. So somebody could want to tell you that they were in a cold place and now things are about to change for them. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I did finances, I did love, and I did general. I did money. It's just going to be fluctuating, but some days are going to be better than others, or some weeks are going to be better than others. I am going to give you, for those, something's telling me just give you an angel message. If I can find these angel cards. Something's telling me to give you an angel message. You're going to all of a sudden start seeing people who are doing angel messages now too. That's going to pop out of the blue. You're going to start seeing a lot of people switch over to angel messages. I've been doing this for quite some time. So if you look back in my lives, you'll see that I've been doing angel messages probably from day one. But anyways, or when I started making the days up to do angel messages on Sundays. So you're going to start to see people do that as well. This has to be heartfelt, though. Some people are going to be doing it just to portray like they are for the greater good. But unlimited ideals is here, and you may have to you may have complete access to unlimited ideals, and it's guaranteed to bring you blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideals to come to fruition. So that's all I have, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are always welcome here, guys. If you want to become a member, or if you're able to, so that you get the perks of this channel, okay? That's all I have. I love each and every one of you. Until next time, guys, we'll be here this evening for all zodiac signs. So we will be here this evening for all zodiac signs. You can leave in the comments what you think all zodiac signs should be on. I may take your ideal and use it. And you will know if you're on here this evening. So you can do that as well if you want to know something with all zodiac signs. That's all I have, guys. I love each and every one of you. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Until next time, guys. Bye for now.